Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree, and for today's video I am doing a Thanksgiving inspired makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, then please continue watching. But before we do that, I recently had a giveaway because I just reached my goal of 100 subscribers. It still blows my mind. So to those of you who joined my giveaway, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. To all my subscribers, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate you too. Okay guys, so I'm here editing my video right now, and I just realized I didn't mention how I picked the name for the winner, and I use this website called willofnames.com. So it's a random name picker, and you just type in the name of those people that you are doing like a giveaway for, or whatever you're using it for, and then you just click on the little thing and then it spins, and that's how I was able to get the name, the person who won my giveaway. So just wanted to put that in there. But it's time for the winner. Irene Ramos! Woo! Okay, Irene, so you are the winner to my giveaway, so I will be DMing you really soon. So without further ado, let's get right into this makeup tutorial. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this by Hard Candy. This is the Starlit Glow Strawberry Face Serum. And basically you just push this little suction thing and then you get the product. I put some on my hands. It smells really good. It does smell like strawberries. So put my hair back. Now with my little fan here, I'm just going to dry it. Okay, so I'm going to be using two primers today. The first one I'm going to use is by Revlon. This is the Prime Plus Mattifying and Pore Reducing Primer. I'm just going to put a little bit here at the back of my hand. And I'm mostly going to focus this on my T-zone area. Not really so much where I have pores. I'm going to use another primer for that. I'm going to use the Clarins Instant Smooth Line Smoothing Perfecting Touch for pores. So this is going to go here where I normally get the most shine. Down the bridge of my nose. Here on the top of my chin. Okay, so now I'm going to go use the Clarins. And it comes with this little spatula thing. And I'm just taking just a dollop of this. And I am placing it here. And now I'm just going to... That actually looks like it's too much. Yeah, I'm just going to use my finger. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Peach Perfect. This is by Too Faced. It is a mattifying powder. This stuff is my holy grail, ride or die. I absolutely love this stuff. So I'm just taking whatever is here with my flat brush, and I'm placing this powder where I normally get the most oil. Okay, so now I'm going to use this Maybelline Long Lasting Fix setting spray, and I'm just going to lightly spritz all over my face. So I'm just going to let this sit on my face, and I'm just going to start putting on some eyeshadow. So I'm really feeling fall vibes right now. So the two palettes I really want to play around with are these two right here. So this is the Hot Buttered Rum by Too Faced. It's just a small little palette. It's got some real gorgeous fall shades here. And this is the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette. It's got a nice big mirror. And the color I mostly want to play with is this orange right here. I really want to play with that color the most. So let's prime the eyelids and let's get this eye look started. Okay, so now that I have you super zoomed in, I'm going to use the Believe Beauty eyeshadow primer. This is the Dollar General brand one. So like I stated before, this is a good eyeshadow primer. It has a really nice base. The only problem with this is if you don't set it right away, it will crease, so it won't be cute. It won't have your eyeshadows last very long. But once you set it, it really helps with pigmentation of eyeshadows, and it also keeps them there for a really long time. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush. This is by Real Techniques. This is the domed shadow brush, and I'm going in with this shade right here. I believe this shade is called Vanilla Extra. I am just taking this on this fluffy brush, and I'm going to put this all over the eyelid. Okay, so now that I set this eye completely, now I want to go in with the shade called Buttered Rum. It's this beautiful yellowish, kind of orangey shade. And I'm taking the Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm placing this shade right here in my crease. I just realized this shade matches my sweater here. It has a little Mickey Mouse logo there. If you don't know, fun fact about me, I'm a huge Disney fan. So I'm going to go in with this brush. Doesn't have a name, but this is the Funko Pop brush. It's this nice little fluffy brush that has kind of a dome shape here at the top. And I'm going to go in with the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette, and I'm going to use the shade called Horizon. It's that orange shade. It's really, really powdery. And I'm just going to use this shade just a little underneath. Okay, I'm going to use the Believe Beauty eye primer again, and this time I'm going to take a big glob of it and put it here, the back of my hand. And with an angled brush, this is by e.l.f., this is the Retro collection, I'm just going to dip it in. It's an angled brush. And I'm just going to outline. Now with this brush right here, this is a flat brush, I'm just going to fill in the rest. Okay, so now I'm going to use a shade called Warm and Fuzzy. It's like a really light shimmer shade, like a light brown shimmer shade. And I'm just going to use this Ulta eyeshadow brush. It's like a flat brush. And I'm just going to, on one side, I'm going to tap this shade here. Okay, now I'm just cleaning off my brush. Now on the other side of this brush, I'm going to use it with the shade called Born to Rum. It's this coppery shade here. Okay, now with a flat e.l.f. brush, this is also by the Retro collection, I'm going to use this shade called Spiked. It's like this dark brown shade that has some shimmer in it. And I'm going to place this the rest of the way. Okay, so I know it looks wonky now, but trust the process. I'm going to clean it up, and it's going to be looking good. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so the other eye is done. So as you can see, I definitely need to do some cleaning up here. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to start applying my concealer here, and then I'm going to start cleaning this up so I can get a nice underneath. So the concealer I'm going to use is, this is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I'm in the shade Medium Neutral. So I'm just taking some of this and placing it here at the back of my hand. Now I'm going to use this flat brush. This is also by the Funko Pop collection, and I'm going to start cleaning up. Again, with whatever's left over on my hand, loading up my brush, and now I am just going to okay, so now I'm going to just do the rest of my face off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did the rest of my face off of camera. I didn't feel that it was necessary to show it because it's just foundation and concealer, but I basically did clean up the edges here, as you can see. So the only products I use off camera is my Maybelline Fit Me. This is a matte and poreless. I'm in the shade 124 Soft Sand. I also used my Believe Beauty. This is the medium deep color correcting pot, I also went ahead and used the 16-Hour Camo Elf Concealer. Then to set my face, I used the Fit Me powder. This is by Maybelline. This is the 130 Buff Beige. This powder is awesome. I think I need to do a favorites video real soon because this is like the best. So those are the only things I did off of camera. Oh, and my eyebrows were by Benefit. I used Benefit's Gimme Brows set here, and I'm in the shade 4.5. So I really want to clean up under the brows a little bit, so I'm going to use this right here by Billion Dollar Brows. I'm going to use the concealer side, and I'm also going to use the brush that came with it and place this right underneath my brow bone, just right there. And with this brush, I am just going to clean up this area a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Sonia Kashuk brush right here, and I'm going to use the shade, this is Vanilla Extra. It's just that matte shade that we used at the beginning, and I'm just going to place that on my brow bone. Now with this small little detail brush by the Funko Pop collection, I'm going to use the shade Whipped Cream. It's this white goldeny shade, this shade right here, and I'm going to take this small little detail brush, or at least that's what I'm calling it, and I'm just going to add some color here in the inner corner. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Moda Pro brush. This is the BMX 402 smudger brush, and I'm going to use the shade Bottoms Up. It's this neutral looking brown shade, and I'm just going to place this shade on my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the shade called Spiked, and I'm going to use the same smudger brush, and I'm only going to place this shade in my lower lash line, just about here, and that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to use this Voluminous Superstar X Fiber. I believe this is by L'Oreal. So this is new to me, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. So one side's supposed to be a primer, and the other side, so this is what it looks like. So one side's supposed to be a primer, and the other side is supposed to be a mascara. So this is what this looks like. Priming the eyeshadow. No. Priming the lashes. Wow, the primer itself is working like really well. Now we're going in with the mascara side. I gotta say, it looks a little wonky. It looks kind of weird. Okay, so to finish up the rest of my face, I'm going to use this palette right here. So this is a Too Faced Natural Face Palette. So I'm going to use the brush Aesthetica. This is the P12 brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade Sunny Honey. And I'm just going to contour my face. So I load up my brush, and I'm taking this into the hollows of my cheeks. Okay, so now I'm going to use the shade called Pink Sand. It's this nice neutral pink, very muted. It's nice for everyday wear, but it also gives me some fall vibes. And I'm just going to use this angled blush brush. This is also by the Funko Pop collection. And I'm just going to see, it gives a nice color to the cheeks and it's not overwhelming. Okay, and also in this same palette, I'm going to use a shade called Starlit. It's a highlight, and I'm using the Sonia Kashuk brush. Okay, so last but very not least, I'm going to be using this Melted Liquid Lip. This is by Too Faced. This is in the Snuggles and Kisses Liquid Lipstick set, and I'm using Caramel Apple. So So this is the end of my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. And if you could be so kind, please give this video a thumbs up because it really does make my day. And if you want to make me feel even more special, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every single time that I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.